Hey there YouTube, this is Krim the Godspeed Edge from TeamRokuyukai, and I'm going to bring you the scrap deck that I ran at YCS Dallas. It ran actually pretty okay. I greatly enjoyed it. I ended up going 5-3 and dropped out at round 9 after playing an awesome match against Dragunities. Not going to say who I played against. But the deck did a lot better than I thought it was going to do. I just took it because I wanted to play something random that people weren't going to expect. It's something just for fun. So the build still needs some work, but it actually is holding pretty well against certain metas. So let me just show you what I got. You got the 3 Chimera, staple. You have 3 Scrap Beast, and I got them signed. 1 by Phoenix Flare and 1 by Vexcus 4666. Got the 3 Spy, 1 Descendant, 2 Thunder King, 1 Blackwing Zephyros, and if you're running Call of the Hana and Fetus Chain, I really recommend putting this in your deck because it is a lot of fun to troll with. The tech card that I'm having a lot of fun with is Goblinberg. In Scraps, it helps you make use dead cards in your hand like a dead Descendant or a beast that you really can't get in your graveyard and you don't want to summon it. 2 Veiler. It works really against all meta right now, so you might as well. And it's a quick 5 with Goblinberg. I ran 1 DD Warrior Lady just so I had another face-down target in my deck. So if they knew that I was running Spy, they could run into this, and all of a sudden everything goes really bad for them. So I had a few matches where that actually was a little fun. And then you have Gores, and since you have the Light and Dark, BLS. So there you go for monsters. Magic, we got 2 Scrap Yard and 2 Scrap Storm. And I'm actually kind of leaning towards with Scraps here and using the Scrap as an engine than actually a deck. So this might actually end up getting taken out. I'm not really sure, but this wasn't very useful in general. So we'll see what happens. You got Staples Monster Reborn, Dark Hole Book, Heavy, 2 MST. 3's too much right now with this deck. Mind Control, and my tech for spells was 2 Forbidden Lance, which played really well against most things that I played against. Lance is now one of our favorite tech cards. It works really well if you play beaters. Anything that's even a semi-beater. Traps, you got the Judgment, the 2 Warnings, of course, Solemn Brigade. The 3 Fiendish Chain, and this deck can really use it well, so you need to play 3. The 2 Call, which works really well because you can make the call very live a lot of times, and you can even bounce it back with Zephyros, so there's fun plays with it. The 2 Tori, because I like the 2 Tori, then a Tori and a Mirror Force, and my last tech in here was 1 D-Prison, just to have that random out to things that may not go your way. Extra deck, 3 Scrap Dragon, Scrap deck. 1 Scrap Twin, you gotta use it. 2 Utopia, Steel Storm Roach, 1 Utopia Ray, which got a lot more play in this last tournament at YCS Dallas than it's gotten in any other tournament thus far. I saw this played a lot. Not in my deck, but it got played a lot. 1 Catastor, Brio, awesome, Black Rose, Stardust, Colossal, Blackwing Dragon, and there were a lot of Chainburn decks there, and I thought this was going to be really live, and I didn't play any of them. And 1 Chimera Tech Fortress because I side a Cyber Dragon. I wish I could have sided too. Side deck, I was having a really hard time figuring out what I want to do side-wise, so I did the 1 Cyber Dragon, which I was maining before, and I took out, and I'm not sure if I'd main it again or not. It just depends. The 2 King Tigers, which are awesome cards. 2 Snowman Eater, which actually I sided in a few times and was fairly helpful. A lot more than I thought it was going to be. 2 DD Crow, because DD Crow is DD Crow. A 3rd MST, because you have the Dark Worlds and random things that you need to kill back rows. And then Twister. I was scared of skill drain decks and, in all honesty, Dark Worlds, so I wanted to have another out to face up stuff. The 2 Debunks, which helps in lots of different matches. 2 Compulse, because I love Compulse, and 2 Bottomless. And so that's the deck that I played this weekend, this last weekend. It was a lot of fun. It was a great experience. It was my first big tournament, and I'd like to go and do some more. I did a lot of trading, had a lot of fun, got to meet Phoenix Flare and play a match against him, which was a lot of fun, and got to meet Vexicus, and that was cool too. That's about it. I'm going to keep on working on scraps because I do like this deck. I think what's going to end up happening to this deck, in all honesty, is scraps is going to become an engine, and you'll be able to run Scrap Dragon and make it very live all the time. But I think what's going to happen is it's just going to make 8s. And so I'm going to work on a deck build for that and see if I can make it work. But that's about it. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and thank you very much.